Welcome back, guys. We're back live from Bannock and Ian's apartment. We are wearing matching shirts, and that's because we are lovers. Moving on quickly. Big game this weekend, eh?
I'm already not liking the start to episode 11. But yeah, Mizzou versus A&M.
Why do you not like the start?
Mizzou versus A&M is this week. Big game. If they lose this, no more playoff, pretty much assuredly. Matt Zollers is getting the start. Bo Prabula is out. Brett Norfleet also just announced that he is out. It's a big hill to climb for the Tigers.
It is, and Tiger's not great at climbing, so we'll see. we'll see how well tomorrow turns out. I am excited nonetheless. I think just to see A&M in person. Obviously, they've been the talk of the town in sorts. Marcel Reed's looking like a Heisman candidate. I think they said that like his average rush yards that he does is like 9.7. It's something ridiculous. So he's a very mobile quarterback. I think Mizzou has done much better of containing mobile quarterbacks this year. I think last year, being a completely different story. I think they come in here and they run us off the field, but we'll see. I think it's a much better defense. Like you said, if they lose, they're out, but if they win, I mean, nobody's more difficult to play than A&M that's left in front of them.
So yeah, absolutely. Yeah. But once again, Matt Zollers is starting, and it seems like the emphasis is to relieve as much pressure off of him as possible, and that starts with the run game. I think you need to establish Hardy early, maybe some Jamal Roberts. It was a little bit better against Vandy, but it's still not up to that level that it was at the start of the season. And that's the only way Mizzou's going to have a chance to win this game, is if Hardy is on his A game.
I think that, and if Zollers is going to be able to complete throws,
he's going to have to eventually.
Yeah, if they can just stack the box with how aggressive A&M's defense has been, it's going to be really, really difficult for Mizzou offensively. Especially when you have a freshman. This is his first start. Yes, he played against Vandy, but that was different. He got thrown into a close game, and he didn't play too bad. By the way, if you're notice, this is Clyro.
Don't be fooled.
Yeah, no, yeah. That's Clyro. The Mizzou stuff is under it, yeah. But we were too lazy to take it down today. We're saying Clyro Bannock. That's how it's spelled. Bannock is back, by the way. We
missed him last week.
Yeah, it was definitely worse without him. So I'll repost this episode on all socials. I just didn't want to.
Also, a big hate mail to Killian Wright for flaking on us yet again.
Again, 2 weeks in a row.
Changing the time.
I don't care if he's going to Denver. Okay,
he
needs to be here.
Why is he going to Denver?
For some concert. I don't know.
Who's he singing?
I didn't ask. I was mainly more furious about him flaking.
And then some more hate mail on two things. One, Colin's haircut. Secondly,
haircut.
Secondly, on Sophie. I think she deserves a full episode full of hate because she's a Dodgers fan and nobody likes her.
It's true. No one likes the Dodgers.
No one likes the Dodgers. It's a great World Series though. But alas.
Good word.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Will I win you over with my use of alas? Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
Wasn't trying to.
All right. But I think that kind of wraps up Mizzou and A&M. Want to keep it brief. I think people know how big the game is at least here. I think tomorrow's going to be bumping. I know you're going to be covering it. I will not. I will be in the student section yelling my head off with complete bias. And you, that's not a word. But
bias?
That's not a word. That's just not a word. And I can't make it one. But moving on quickly to our top 5 of this week. Bannock, do you want to introduce the top 5?
Yeah, we're going to do top 5 movie villains.
Movie villains.
Yes. Movie villains.
Wow.
We've plenty of time to prepare for this one. So this will be a great list for sure. No one will hate my list. I can get us started, I guess, with the 5.
Okay.
I will go with Michael Myers at the 5. One of the longest running villains in movie history.
Is he a villain? Is he just a misunderstood man?
I think he just kills people for fun. I don't think he's misunderstood. Like, he doesn't say anything. Like, there's no motive for why he does it. He just does it.
There definitely is a motive.
What's his motive then?
I don't know. I haven't seen Halloween.
There's no motive.
I haven't seen Halloween. Like, Jason has a motive.
How is there going to be a motive if he never speaks?
Jason doesn't speak either, but everybody knows Jason's motive.
What's his motive?
Have you never seen Friday the 13th?
No, explain to me the motive, if there's a motive.
His motive is that, like, when he was drowning, nobody saved him, and then his mom went and killed everybody, then they killed his mom, and then he comes back to kill everybody because of his mom. His mom tells him to. That's his motive.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay. I don't think Michael Myers has that.
I think Michael Myers has a motive.
Maybe he does. I think he's just a troubled kid. I think that's what it is.
He's just a very troubled child. Yeah. My number 5. I feel like it's easy. I think you got to go Vector from Despicable Me.
Okay.
Just a very lighthearted movie. He's a villain that you can't take too seriously. Despicable Me. I watched him all 2 weeks ago, so maybe some recency in there. I'm also just trying not to name anybody. He has the whole tab open. But Vector with direction and magnitude. Oh yeah, you know what I'm saying.
It's true.
I don't think you count Gru as a villain. If not, I would have put Gru because Gru kind of.
It's the same with Megamind for me. Like he'd be in my list if he wasn't he didn't have that flip at the end. There.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, but my 4. I gotta have. You went more lighthearted. I will too. I'll go Dave from the Penguins movie.
Yes.
Dave.
Dave.
I think he was pretty funny. He was a good villain. Good movie overall.
So let's just get this straight, by the way, for the people here.
See,
I feel like I've set it up nicely. You go from lighthearted to maybe some more serious stuff. You went from Michael Myers to Dave.
Why does it need to be like a setup?
I'm just saying, I feel like your top 5 list is off to an awful start if you're going from Michael Myers to Dave.
Dave is tough, dude. What do you mean?
I just have a question, Bannock, and I guess you can be the judge. Like, for example, there's a movie about Ted Bundy. Can I use that, or do we just not count that?
I think they should be original movies.
No, there's a.
I think they should be original villains.
Okay. Okay, fair. That was just my question.
No, good question.
Thank you. Okay, at my 4, I think we go with that. Is it Officer Dubois from Madagascar?
Okay.
Let me tell you, crazy woman right there. I mean,
she was pure evil.
Yeah, I mean, she just wanted the lion head, not even for money. She said it's not about the money, it's about him, and just the pure hatred in that you could feel it. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's gonna be my 4.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Thank you. Mrs. Dubois. Sorry.
Yeah. With my 3, who do I want to go here? I'll just go with the Joker, specifically Heath Ledger's Joker. I think that's pretty much undisputed.
I feel like it's too low.
A very good villain.
I feel like that's too low.
It is a little low, but he also only had one movie, so come on.
It's not his fault.
Yeah, it is not his fault, but very good performance.
I would agree. Okay, my 3, I'm gonna go Shen from Kung Fu Panda. I think he was the only one that I feel like that wasn't misunderstood. It was genuinely actually a villain. Like Tai Lung, he just wanted Shifu to respect him and understand him and admit that
he thought he was gonna be the Dragon Warrior.
Yeah,
he got blue balled.
Yeah, for lack of a better term. Yeah, Shen was genuinely. He used to scare me as a child. It was.
He's just racist. He just doesn't like pandas. That's about it.
Yeah. So Shen, we're gonna go Shen at the 3.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's a good pick.
Thank you.
You're really running with the animated stuff.
Yeah. I got my 2.
I think I do too. With my number 2, it's gonna be the Hans Landa from Inglourious Bastards. I don't know if you guys have seen that movie.
I have not.
It's
you didn't do. Oh my gosh! Oh. Number 1 is Bannock's AC. That's it.
Biggest op. You told Ian to do it and he didn't. I think.
It's okay.
So hate comments for Ian as well. Just so whoever you hate, just put it in the comments.
It's a very hateful episode. There's no love this week.
But Hans from Inglourious Bastards, the Nazi. He's very villainous.
Okay, so I've kind of gotten to the point where I have 3 in a 2-thing span, so I have to pick one as the honorable mention, and I think I'm just gonna have to go with Darth Vader. I feel like my other 2 are more villainous than he is. I feel like he's just more of a misunderstood guy who unfortunately was just led astray.
He's just manipulated.
Yeah. My number 2 though, I'm gonna go with Green Goblin from Spider-Man. Amazing cinematic universe, and I think he's the most iconic of that first couple of Spider-Man, so I'm gonna go with Green Goblin.
I like that. I think he was Willem Dafoe.
Yes, Willem.
He was very good when he came back for the new iteration too.
Yes.
So I don't hate that pick at all. With my number 1, I wanted to put a Marvel villain in here, so I'll go with my favorite one. I'll go with Ultron at my 1.
Wow.
I think he was very underutilized. He should have had more than just one movie, but he has the best villain quotes for me of the Marvel villains.
I think Thanos would probably compete at least. I would say.
He can compete just because he had more time.
Yeah, no, I think Ultron is a great pick. I wouldn't really consider Thanos a villain, truthfully, just because I think what he thought he was doing was right.
That doesn't. Okay.
Like,
you think villains think what they're doing is wrong ever?
yes, some of them just. That's why you think Shen was like, "Oh yeah, this is the right thing to do." No, he was trying to kill some pandas. No,
honestly, he was doing it because he thought it was right.
Okay, my number one is the Heath Ledger Joker, but before,
cool.
Okay, now, but to go back to that, Thanos was trying to do something that he thought would benefit the world. That was literally his whole thing.
That doesn't make him good, though.
He was trying to eliminate half of the population so the rest of the half could thrive. That was his thing. I don't know if that makes him a villain. I don't think that makes him a villain, though. I think that just. What if the Avengers are the villains?
I think he's a villain.
No.
Like a pretty big one.
No, comment down below your thoughts.
I don't think he can kill that many people.
Comment down below your thoughts. Shut up.
He killed his daughter. Like, I don't know. It's not very cool.
He cried.
Oh, wow. So if you cry after you do something bad, you're not a villain. That's cool.
I'll keep that in mind.
Your logic is flawed here.
No.
I think people will agree.
I just don't think you can consider him a villain.
That's fine.
I don't think you can.
Cool. Okay.
I don't mind Ultron.
All right. Oh, very beautiful. Yeah. Okay.
All right. To move on to pick'ems, we're gonna stick with our more efficient route. I think for sure.
Oh, really?
No, we're gonna go back to our old ways. That got us more views.
Let's spend 50 minutes on pick'ems.
All right. Go ahead, Bannock.
Okay. So to start us off, we got Southern Mississippi at Arkansas State, and this has some really big implications for the Sun Belt Conference.
Okay.
Are y'all into the Sun Belt? Cause like I'm into the Sun Belt. You feel me?
Like really?
No.
You like the Sun Belt?
No.
Not knowing anything about either of these teams, I will go with Arkansas State.
What was the other team?
Southern Mississippi.
What they say? Humpback, cricket letter, humpback, something.
That can't be right.
That's not right. That's definitely not right. Why did you let me keep going with that?
I don't know.
Let's see. I'll go with Southern Mississippi, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah, just
cool.
be different.
San Diego State Aztecs going to Hawaii. This is big for the Mountain West Conference.
I low-key rock with the Rainbow Warriors, like just as a mascot. You know what I'm saying?
It's pretty cool.
Yeah. I think in Hawaii, you just can't lose with that pretty of weather. So I'm gonna go with Hawaii and the Rainbow Warriors.
I think I did a little bit of prior research. Hawaii's offense has like ran it up in the past couple weeks, but San Diego State just traditionally is better at football. So I will go San Diego State.
So you don't like rainbows?
No, Hawaii's pretty cool, but I won't be up. I probably won't be tuning in at 10 p.m.
I will be asleep. No.
All right, moving on, we got second-ranked Indiana taking on Penn State.
I feel like this is a very easy pick, even though they're in Happy Valley. Penn State has just not lived up to expectations at all. I think you got to go with Indiana.
I just really don't think the Big Ten is that good. Like, having the two top teams in the nation right now currently in the Big Ten, while they both have looked good, neither Indiana or Ohio State has played much comp. But I agree with you. Indiana should win this one pretty easily.
Thanks, Coach.
All right, we got an SEC matchup. Auburn going to Nashville to take on the 16th ranked Commodores of Vanderbilt.
I mean, Auburn's defense is for real. I mean, I'm tempted to pick that upset, truthfully, but I just don't see it happening. I think Vandy just wins. I think it'll be close just because of how good Auburn's defense is, but I think Vandy wins. That's really my...
I agree with pretty much everything you said, but like I'd want to pick Auburn, but coming off a 10-3 loss to Kentucky, like there's no way I'm gonna pick them. It's in Nashville. I think Vandy bounces back, so I'll go with Vanderbilt.
All right, then we got a big game, Tulane at Memphis.
That is actually...
That's playoff implications.
Where is it?
In Memphis.
Oh, I want to pick the Green Wave, but I don't know.
I think that honestly does do something for me. The home field advantage for Memphis, so I'll just go with the Tigers.
They both of their leading passers and rushers are their quarterback.
Isn't that fun?
That's fun.
Yeah.
Give me Tulane. Give me the Green Wave. That's what I want. I rock with the mascot.
It's
heavy.
gonna be a good game.
I rock with the mascot heavy.
All right, 10th ranked Notre Dame.
Let me tell you, those midshipmen, they have something to prove this year, huh?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Like, at all.
Sorry.
I think Notre Dame probably wins this very easily.
I agree. Yeah.
All right. So moving on, we got Wake Forest at 14th ranked Virginia.
Virginia, it's at Virginia. While the defense has been a little shaky for Virginia, their offense has been consistently good throughout the season. I don't think it'll be that good of a game. I think Virginia wins by double digits.
Yeah, as cool as the Demon Deacons mascot is and whatever else, let's just go with the Cavs.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, make it easy.
We got the unranked LSU Tigers going to Alabama, taking on the 4th ranked Crimson Tide.
Tuscaloosa. Tuscaloosa, not Lusca. I'm stupid. Yeah, we're gonna go Bama.
Yeah, I think so. Honestly, I think LSU's kind of deflated at this point. They've had college football playoff aspirations coming into the season, and now they're really just not playing for much. Alabama's played in some close games the past couple weeks, but I really like Ty Simpson this season. I don't know if it's a hot take, but I think he's better than what Milroe had given them the past 2 seasons.
I would agree. I think he's a much better passer, which just helps them out a lot. Milroe had accuracy problems, especially his last year.
Yeah.
But he was much more mobile, I would say. But yeah, I truthfully think, I see it here, and I guess I agree with Saban. I feel like it could definitely be a trap game for Alabama. You come into that thinking you're going to dominate, and when you give a team that you're better than confidence and let them hang around, that's when you really have to show that you're better than them. So, but yeah, I think it can definitely be a trap game, but I'll go with Bama.
Okay.
We got 9th ranked Oregon going to Iowa City, take on 20th ranked Hawkeyes.
Man, Smalls better be there. She's not there, I'm going to yell at her. The weather is supposed to be awful in Iowa City. Like, it's supposed
rainy?
to 40, rainy, wind gusts. It's supposed to be terrible. Oregon is probably used to that, though, so I'm not going to, I feel like if it was...
Midwest is kind of just crazy weather year-round, too.
I think Oregon is going to win, truthfully. But I definitely think Iowa puts up a fight. I think there's going to be a lot of hype. I think the crowd's going to be rowdy. At least in Iowa City, there's going to be a lot of hype. Crowd's going to be rowdy. I think they've shown that they can compete. They only lost by a score to Indiana and actually almost won that game. So, and that's a team that beat Oregon, Indiana. So I think they'll compete. I just think Oregon is a better football team.
I think it being at Iowa, the offense has actually looked somewhat competent the last couple weeks. And I think if the weather is that bad and it forces them to run the ball more.
Are you going to do it?
I think the Hawkeyes honestly have a really good shot in this game. Oregon is coming off
an
awful win against Wisconsin.
He's going to do it. He's going to
Give me the Hawkeyes.
Oh, look at him go. He does pick upsets, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, that's my thing.
Yeah, no, it's not.
All right. For the Chop House podcast,
Smalls, that's for you.
For the game of the week, we got the 7th ranked Cougars, BYU, going to Lubbock to take on the 8th ranked Red Raiders, Texas Tech.
Also college game day.
It is college game day.
It's both our game of the weeks.
Ours means more though. They know that Chop House.
People were waiting to hear.
Yeah, we're gonna get a bowl game this year, guys. Don't you worry.
The Chop House 5 bowl game.
Yeah. We're gonna give them a knife. That's gonna be their trophy.
Oh, that could be rough.
Yeah.
With the mic on it.
Yeah.
But obviously, like every week, we talked about this beforehand. I'm gonna go with Texas Tech. I think while they are ranked in the top 10.
Sorry.
I don't think they're how good their offense has been, how consistent it's been. I don't think it's talked about enough.
Okay. I don't know what you said. I don't think how good offense been.
Really? Yeah, that's my fault.
I was very confused.
I don't think it's been talked about enough how consistent they've been on offense. And this is the best team that BYU is going to see this season in enemy territory. I don't think it'll be that close, to be honest.
I think it's the biggest game in Lubbock since that 7 Texas game when it was like 1 versus 3, and Texas Tech won at like the buzzer with Crabtree in overtime.
I'll take your word for it.
That sounds right to me at least.
Yeah.
But yeah, due to him taking the Red Raiders, I guess I'll just keep rocking with the state of Utah this year,
Ooh.
and we're gonna take the Mormons.
The Mormons, the BYU Mormons.
Yeah, the BYU Mormons. I mean, I think they're very similar to Utah. Kind of how I said at the start of the year, how they're gonna pop up and be really high ranked at the end of the year or have a really good record, and they're gonna be like, where did they come from? But they've been good all year. BYU has shown that they can win some big games.
This is completely unrelated, but did you just, I don't know if this is real or not, did you see like BYU suspended AJ Devanza for like violating their like profanity like rule?
I did not see that.
Like they're suspending him for the first half of their next game for like using profane language out of practice.
Wow.
I can see it happening just because it's BYU.
Yeah.
Like,
wow.
I don't know if that's true or not.
I did not see that. But I mean, if that's what you saw, I feel like you're a credible enough person to trust. So
okay, I appreciate that.
Yeah, no problem. But yeah, I would take in the BYU Mormons, not the Cougars.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
You think they'd be offended by that? Like, if somebody watched that, you think they'd be like,
not the Cougars. I don't know. They're fine.
Yeah. Moving to the NFL, on Sunday morning, we got the Falcons taking on the Colts.
They're in Germany, aren't they?
Yeah, that's in Berlin, yeah.
I think the Colts were definitely exposed last week. I was talking about it with Colin, and I was kind of saying that they had played the 5th easiest schedule coming into Pittsburgh, and now they play the 4th most difficult. So we're really going to see how good they actually are, I think, at this point. With that being said, the Falcons have just decided they decide when they want to be good and when they don't want to be good, and I just think you can't have that versus a team that's been as consistent.
This is the week they decided to be bad, you think?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm going to pick against them, and they're going to win. So, but I'm going to go with the Colts this week.
Okay. I agree. I'm also going to go with the Colts. I see them bouncing back. I don't think Daniel Jones throws 3 picks again. I think he looks pretty sharp this week.
Okay. Cool.
All right, we got the Pats taking on the Buccaneers.
This game should be a lot of fun. I think that it being in Tampa, I don't know how healthy the Bucs are now, truthfully. I know Godwin's out. I know Mike Evans is out, but I think Bucky is still out.
Yeah, Bucky and Rashad are out, I think.
Yeah. I think I'm still going to take the Bucs. I think Bake May finds a way to get a gritty win and put himself right back in the MVP conversation.
I'm just too unsure of Tampa Bay's offense, so I'll take the Patriots.
We got the Ravens, Vikings.
I saw something, and at first I was like, there's no way, but then I saw the rest of their schedule. The Ravens really could go undefeated the rest of the year. It's very possible they win out because they really don't play that great of a schedule to finish out the year. I think with Lamar being back, that gives them a new element. Minnesota loves to send pressure, loves to blitz. Lamar has struggled at times against the blitz, but I think Baltimore just has a lot to play for right now. I think they're a lot more locked in, and I just don't think McCarthy's that good. And with the healthy Ravens defense, I'm going to take the Ravens.
Yeah, I mean, we keep saying it, but the Ravens have to start making up some ground, and they very well could go undefeated, but this is just not a game that I see them getting upset in. Like, this is a game that they have to win.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll pick the Ravens.
We got the Bills going down to Miami to take on the Dolphins.
Buffalo, next game.
Agreed.
All right, up next we got the Giants against the Bears.
This game is, I think, the conditions in Chicago are going to be really, really bad on Sunday. So I think this game is going to be very, very sloppy. It's going to be a lot of running the football, a lot of 2-point conversions, like 30-mile-an-hour wind gust, like 28 degrees and raining. So I'm going to go with the Bears because that's real football weather, and Chicago knows what that's like. And New York's offense, they're very hurt. I just don't know if it comes down to outscoring. I don't know how that's going to fare for them.
Yeah, this feels like a game where it should be...
It's a trap game for sure.
An easy, I was going to say easy Chicago win, but the Bears just scare me as a team because you never know like what team's going to show up.
Mm-hmm.
Because they're just too inconsistent right now for me. But the offense has actually surprised me a little bit. It's looked decent. Not even decent, like just good.
Yeah.
The past couple weeks.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that continues into this one. I'll go with the Bears.
All right, we got Jags, Texans.
Is Stroud still out?
Yeah, it's going to be Davis Mills.
Jacksonville.
Yeah, that is also my reasoning.
Yeah.
All right, Cardinals, Seahawks.
Divisional game. Arizona is coming off a pretty solid win over the Cowboys, but the Seattle Seahawks are a lot better team in my opinion, and it's at Lumen, so I'll take the Seahawks.
I think with them getting Raheem Shaheed, that's not his name.
Rashid Shaheed, it's fine.
Yeah, something close.
Yeah.
I think that kind of shows that they're willing. That's a deep threat guy. He's very fast. They're looking for another avenue besides Jackson Smith and Jigba, so I'm gonna go Seattle as well. I just think they're a much better team. To your point.
Nice.
All right, we got Lions, Commanders.
I'm gonna take the Lions. I think Washington, being as injured as they are, I think last year has kind of shown it was kind of a once in a generation kind of year for them.
Mm-hmm.
We take Detroit, the healthier team, and they lost last week, so I think they're ready to bounce back this week.
Yeah, I agree with you. I think it's bounce back time. I'll take the Lions.
All right, we're going to match up out west. The Rams taking on the 49ers.
As good as Stafford has been, and boy, he's my fantasy quarterback, so thank you, Matthew, because you got me my first win last week. Yes, my first win, Bannock. I'm going to take San Francisco. I'm going to take the Niners. I think Niners faithful makes it a tough day for the Rams. Home field advantage is a real thing for me, so I'm going to take the Niners because they're the home team, and I don't know if it's Brock or it's Mac, but either way, whoever's manning that ship has done a good job. So, yeah.
Yeah, I think regardless who's under center, I think it sounds like it's going to be Mac Jones again. Brock Purdy's been limited in practice. But the offense has looked pretty darn good no matter who steps out. And home field advantage, I do something for me as well, so I will take the 49ers.
Damn it, I thought you were going to pick the Rams.
Nope.
I was really excited for that.
I was not, no.
Have we picked the same on every game?
No, we haven't.
Which game did we pick different?
I don't know.
I don't think we picked different on a single NFL game. I think we picked the exact same one.
Tampa, New England.
Oh,
okay.
That's the
We're
one
good.
that we
Good.
picked different?
Yeah.
On Sunday night, we got the Steelers taking on the Chargers.
I think the Steelers have a lot of momentum after
Yes.
beating the Colts.
Yes.
And for that reason, I will stick with them. I'll take the Steelers.
I'm going to take the Chargers in this one. One, because we picked so similar in a lot of one, we got to be a little bit different. And two, I think, yes, Pittsburgh showed that their defense can be for real, but I like the Chargers at home in this one.
Mm-hmm.
It might be low scoring. I believe it might be one of those games where Herbert throws for 300 yards and 1 touchdown. It might be one of those games. He does that a lot, and it makes me angry.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, for Monday night, we got the Eagles taking on the Packers.
I will be going with the Green Bay Packers. I think it's their week. I know who you're gonna say, but
Yeah.
it is bounce back week for the Packers as well. I don't think Jordan Love actually played as bad as people want to make it seem like. If you actually watch the game, they had a lot of penalties that stalled drives and pushed them back. While there were a couple times where they would get it across field and then have to settle for a field goal, I think they changed that this week and they actually capitalize on their possessions and they can actually score some touchdowns. So I'll take the Packers.
Yeah, I'm taking the Philadelphia Eagles, and I think this one, besides me just picking against them, I think I have actual reason this week. Philly's coming off a bye, getting healthier. They got Jair Alexander in their secondary now. It'll be a revenge game for him. I think that the Eagles have kind of found their stride offensively, especially going into the bye. And I just think, truthfully, Philly is a better team from top to bottom. I know Green Bay, I don't know if they've given up the least amount of sacks, but I think Jordan Love's only been sacked I think it's 11 times this year or something like that. Philly's defensive line is a little bit different. Jalen Carter's the best defensive tackle in football this year. So
You don't like Sexy Dexy?
Sexy Dexy, I mean, he gets double teamed a lot now, but I think this year you think you got to go Jalen Carter, and I'm gonna go with Philly.
All right.
I mean, you saw what happened last year. Philly.
Oh, last year? That's cool. Tucker Kraft is also out for the Packers, so that's big.
Forget about that part. Is he done for the season? He is done for the season.
Yeah, it was
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Philly. I'm glad that we did that.
Moving into other sports.
Yeah, that's it for Pick'em.
God, we picked so similar in the NFL. It was
We had like 3 different. I don't know.
At the end, we got hot there. I think we got hot in different directions.
So we're gonna talk about the NBA Cup.
NBA
Cup.
So. We're filming this on a Friday, so there will be NBA Cup games tonight. Colin wants to talk about the NBA because there's no more MLB.
We gotta fill the void somehow.
Oh God.
Even though it is so early in the season.
Yeah, so it's not like we don't want to.
You don't really know anything right now,
Mm-hmm.
but it's still fun.
Yeah.
We can talk about it.
So NBA Cup, I guess, coming out of each group is that.
We can just pick each group. There's 6 of them, 3 each conference. I think that works.
Okay. Well,
But
until I can find that.
I'll start it off. So East Group A is at the top of it. That's the Hawks, Raptors, Cavs, Pacers, and Wizards. Some games have already been played, so like the Hawks and Raptors are both 1-0. But from Group A, I will take the Hawks. I think adding Porzingis has added another layer to that team. Their defense is a lot better because of it, and
The Bulls beat them. The Bulls beat the Hawks.
they beat a lot of teams this season. But I think the Hawks come out of Group A.
I'm gonna go Cleveland. I think Cleveland is just the best team, top to bottom. Darius Garland's come back that gives them more depth. I think their double big man neutralizes Porzingis, truthfully. And I just think Cleveland. I think they're the favorite, truthfully, if you were to look at it, just looking at the teams without knowing anything. So, but I'm gonna go with Cleveland. That would be my East Group A.
I mean, if Atlanta keeps winning because they're already 1-0 and Cleveland is 0-1, then they meet for that last game, so that could have serious implications there. So that could be fun. But into East Group B, Celtics, 76ers, Pistons, Magic, and Nets. I think out of this one, I'm going to take the Magic, mainly because they haven't been as good as I expected, at least this season.
Agree with that.
I think the NBA Cup is a chance for teams to kind of enter like a different mode, and because they are playing for something at the end of the day, like there's cash prizes and all that, so players, they play harder in this. It's very evident, and the Magic haven't played yet, but I think this is where they can kind of turn things around.
Based off of just what I've seen to that point, I think the Magic have not been as good as we both had expected. I think we both talked about that. I'm going to go with Philly. I know that they just blew that game to my Bulls, but that was also with Embiid and Maxey. Like, they played a terrible second half, and if they don't play that, they probably run away with that game. I think you can tell Embiid is getting back into it. It's going to take him time to come back to the full MVP level, but he's only going to get better and more into it as the season goes on. Edgecombe has looked very solid. I think Quentin Grimes is a great pickup for them. He was there last year, wasn't he? And then he stayed. Did he resign?
Grimes?
Yeah. He got traded and then, So I like him a lot. Oubre gives them a level of defensive versatility and athleticism, so I'm going to go with Philly.
Okay, cool. I don't hate that. East Group C, your Bulls, the Knicks, the Bucks, the Heat, and the Hornets. This might be... It's definitely between B and C, but this group, I feel like top to bottom, it's the most well-rounded group of the East. I
would agree. I think you have 4 legitimate playoff teams maybe and a play-in team in the Hornets. The one that I'm iffy about at this point would be Miami. But I think, the top to bottom be the best. Because I guess my Bulls win, I guess I'll take it first. I just based off what I've seen so far, I think it's kind of hard to pick against the Bulls. Giddey's playing like an MVP. They're still not fully healthy yet. Io's been out for a couple games. Kobe's still not back. Zach Collins is still not back. And they're a fun team to watch right now. I think their unselfishness has led to a lot of their success. They play Milwaukee tonight, so I think that'll be a big indication of where it goes, but I'm going to take the Bulls to come out of Group C.
I will take the Bucks, actually. I think while their roster doesn't have as much depth as most of it, just at the top, Giannis just finds a way to will the Bucks to wins. And I think he does that in the NBA Cup. Miles Turner has been a big get defensively for them. Brook Lopez, while he's a good shot blocker, he's a little bit more slow-footed now that he's older. I think Turner adds a bit more versatility in his defense. Versatility. Yeah. And Ryan Rollins has actually kind of surprised me this season at point guard. He's played pretty well stepping in after KPJ got injured.
So. Brooke is with the Clippers now, though, right?
That's it. Yeah.
Okay. I just wanted
I said he stepped in for Brooke.
Okay. I apologize.
So, Bucks. And then now we're in the West. West Group A, Suns, Jazz, Thunder, Timberwolves, and the Kings.
Yeah.
I think this one is pretty easy for me. I'm just gonna take the Thunder.
Yep.
They've only lost one game this season,
Yep.
and it was a tough win, and that's without Chet and J-Dub playing a lot of the games this season. Feels like whoever they put out there, they're just winning games.
Yeah, I think it's also important to note that was on the second night of a back-to-back for them too. They did end up blowing the lead, obviously, and Shea shot 9 of 25, his least efficient game of the year.
Yeah.
That's just not something you see from him consistently enough. So yeah, I think OKC would probably be my favorite. My second, Minnesota maybe, but I'd probably take OKC.
It's pretty much every group in the West it's hard to judge because the West is just so good.
Yes.
But for Group B, we got both LA teams, the Pelicans, Grizzlies, and the Mavericks. I kind of talked about it in the preseason, but I think the Clippers are going to be pretty good this season. They haven't been great, but they're already 1-0 in NBA Cup play. I'll go with the Clippers here.
It pains me because I'm not a big Lakers fan. I don't really like LA fans. My Uncle James is a big LA Lakers hater. Yeah. He hates them. But I think just based off what we've seen so far, you got to go with the Lakers. What they've been able to do with LeBron out and with Luka out, how Reeves was able to take the reins. I think they've definitely surprised me in terms of how good they've been. And who am I to continue to hate? So I'm gonna go with the other LA team, and I'm gonna go with the Lakers.
I mean, there's just been a lot of surprises on that team in general for me. Like Ayton is having a kind of a breakout year for them. Mm-hmm. He's really stepped up. He's just showing more effort. Like, that was the main problem with him. Like everyone knew how good he was when he puts in consistent effort night in and night out, and he's starting to do that for them. So I like that.
Yeah, I think Memphis, obviously, there's just a lot of other stuff going on for them right now. Dallas just has not looked very good, and New Orleans has surprised me with how bad they are.
Yeah, absolutely. And then for the final group, we got West Group C, the Trailblazers, the Nuggets, the Rockets, the Warriors, and the Spurs. For this one, I think the Rockets are going to come out, especially if Durant is healthy. I really like what Amen Thompson's been doing this season. I think he's only going to get better as the year goes on. So, yeah, give me the Rockets.
I'm going to go with Portland in this one. Portland, they're better than they have been in a long time. They're younger. They're exciting to watch. Them having who is it? Tiago Splinter. That's their. I was gonna say Timothy Mozgov.
Splitter. Yeah.
I was gonna say
really?
Mozgov. Yeah. But yeah, Splinter has. I mean, you would think maybe with Chauncey being out and all the other stuff going around, they might have faltered a little bit. There's a lot of off-court drama for them, but no, Portland has looked solid. Anthony Edwards said at the start of the year, it's not just a gimme win anymore. They're for real. Yeah. So I'm gonna go with Portland. I think they're playing with house money, as they say. And when you play with house money, you got nothing to lose. So that would be my thing on that.
Okay. Yeah.
I think though it does. I know we said we were gonna highlight some teams. I think you got to highlight Josh Giddey. We're gonna highlight anybody in terms of the. Okay. I mean, he's played at an MVP level. Obviously, we're 7 games in. I think for the Bulls, they've only played 7. But he back-to-back triple doubles, first Bulls player since Michael Jordan to do so.
Yeah.
I think you got to give some to him. I think you got to give some love to Giannis as well. To your point, Giannis has willed that team to.
Because, I mean, if you look at that roster, it's just not good.
No, not at all.
But he's finding a way. Like, he's uber efficient, and I mean, he hit a game winner on my Pacers that like. You just don't think he's gonna hit, and he's just got such a dog mentality to him.
He also doesn't like Indiana anymore.
No,
I think last year he's done with liking them.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
I agree with that.
Yeah. One thing though I will say is I was looking. So you're looking too. The Clippers really have not played Chris Paul, so I don't really understand that signing. Like if you actually look at it, he does not play. Like
10 minutes last night.
Yeah, he just does.
Chris Dunn's getting more minutes than him. Like.
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
I don't really know what the whole point of that was then.
Like, he might just be really old and slow at this point.
I think that's what it is. I mean, he's 40,
But, I mean, from that game last night, there's only one. Jalen Green made his first appearance for the Suns, and dropped 29. Well. I was a Jalen Green hater, so that kind of surprised me. But because he's a fluid player, but the problems have been consistency for me. So we'll see if he can keep up that play. With maybe not a bigger role since he is playing alongside Devin Booker, but Devin Booker is more of a playmaker than some guys that he's played with in the past. So I think he might have a better chance because Devin Booker draws so much attention to get more opportunities with the Suns.
Yeah, I've never really hated Jalen Green. I know a lot of people have. I didn't really understand why the Rockets got rid of him.
Yeah.
But I think to your point. it took me a second to process what you said for that first part.
Yeah.
But yes, Devin Booker, I understand. He passes more than other people that Jalen Green has been with. And
I mean, when you don't think about it, but he averages like 6 assists a game for a guy that is considered one of the better scorers in the league.
Yeah. So yeah, I don't hate that. And I mean that's really all I have to say, I guess, about that because I have more to say. And this week, it's because I have a hot take. Colin, I told him this, and he said he's just going to scold me. My hot take, okay, it's that ranch and ketchup are just incredibly overrated. Ranch is actually terrible. It's not good for you, and it's just not good tasting at all.
Since when do you care about whether it's good for you? I've seen the stuff you put in your body.
Yeah, I also eat more
vegetables. You don't drink water. You don't drink water.
You know what? I drank more water because ever since that first cramp for our first intramural game, you should come check us out.
Drink more water.
I haven't.
Yeah, check out us lose. No one wants to see
We'll talk about that later. Gosh.
This is a horrible take. Let them know in the comments.
No, ranch is really just not that good. And truthfully, for me at least, ketchup I've never been a big fan of by itself. I can do it with mustard. I think that may also just be the Chicago in me. You know, a lot you really don't have. It is a real thing. People will look at you if you ask for ketchup on a hot dog. It's a real thing. But I can't do one without the other, whereas I can actually just have mustard by itself and be okay.
That's disgusting.
Well,
that's the real flaw here.
No.
I think you're just wrong here.
No.
Because ketchup is maybe the best dipping sauce, like, ever. Like, or just sauce in general, not dipping sauce. Because honestly, I think ranch outplays it there. But on burgers, on hot dogs, just with fries, ketchup does its thing.
No.
Yes, it does.
No. No. I'm much more of a...
Ranch is an S tier condiment, too.
Ranch? No. Are we going to have to do like a condiment tier list?
Wings and ranch? We should have done that today.
Yeah, that might have worked, huh?
Wings and ranch, fries and ranch, anything with ranch. Pizza with ranch. That is just the best.
Pizza with ranch is heinous.
No, it is not.
Yes, it is. That is
It
awful.
goes with everything.
No. You put Frank's on everything. That's what you put on everything.
Like Frank's?
Like
Liz?
Frank's Red Hot?
Oh.
I put
dawgs.
that ish on everything.
Okay. No, that's good too.
Yeah. No.
But, have you ever mixed ranch and Frank's? That's good. That's some good stuff.
No. The only way I think I've ever done ranch is if it's like buffalo dip. That might be it. That might be it.
It's just a bad take, and I want people to tell them how bad of a take that is.
I can't get with it.
It's a hot take. That's why we're here.
Yeah.
But I don't like it.
Yeah. I guess we can move on before we start talking about this for way too long. And Bannock's falling asleep behind the camera, by the way.
He's got to work. He's got to get pumped up.
Yeah, you got to get pumped up, bud. It says here, segment 6. It says good fun start to the CBB season.
When I asked you, do you want to talk about college basketball, you said, it's been fun. That's what you said. You said there's been 2 Division II teams that have upset Division I upsets. It's been a really fun start to the season.
I would say so.
That's why I put that.
Well, good fun start to the CBB.
But yeah, two Division II teams have beaten
Western Michigan. I don't know who beat. It was Western Michigan and Boise State with the 2 D1 teams that lost.
It's hard to keep track of what the D2 teams are called because there's too many directions.
Yeah.
It's always like Southern, Western, like Michigan State or something.
Okay.
Like that's what those teams are always like.
Of course.
But I mean, just with those upset wins, it feels like it's going to be a pretty fun season.
Yeah, I think it's very similar to the NFL where it like last year was kind of the same way. It really felt like a lot of different teams could win the tournament. And I feel like it's that same similar vibe this year. We'll see. Obviously, Mizzou plays their non-conference schedule starting tonight, and then they play again Sunday. So hopefully they do not falter like the women's team and lose to a D2.
They still won.
Yeah.
That didn't count for anything.
Yeah, I know, but still, that's not how you want to start off.
Okay.
But I mean, women's basketball as well, because that is college basketball as well. Women's basketball.
we made that because we were going to talk about women's basketball too, of course.
Yeah. No. I was going to say is, as I said this, it doesn't feel so top heavy like it has in the past. I feel like there's more teams that can actually compete now. I feel like back, even 5-10 years ago, it was always UConn. It's always South Carolina. It's Tennessee. Now, you have schools. I think, like Duke went pretty far last year, which is a team you typically don't hear about. I know Kansas made it to like the round of 32. Like there's Duke, the women's team.
Oh, I didn't realize they're still talking about women's.
Yes, I'm talking about women's.
My bad.
I'm saying it's not so top heavy as it used to be. Like
cool.
there's more schools now that can actually compete. I know Iowa State. Where did what's her name? Cameron Brink. Where'd she come from? Stanford, right?
Yeah.
Stanford was good that one year. Like, it's not so top heavy. UCLA, USC, like, it's not so top heavy anymore.
I think a lot of people hate on the transfer portal, but for college basketball especially, I think it's helped keep that parity level. Like, you don't see these, like, powerhouses. Like, while, like, consistently these teams are probably, like, in the rankings,
Are we
it
talking
feels
men's
like
or women's?
just everything.
Okay.
Just how the transfer portal has affected basketball especially. I think while, like, you have a lot of players, like, going from spending 1 year at one team and then keep flip-flopping, I think it's honestly been pretty good because you have so many teams that are, like, around the same level. It just makes for more competitive basketball, not only in March, but just throughout the regular season as well.
Yeah, I'd agree. I mean, I definitely think, at least in college football, it's definitely, I think, had more of a negative impact. I think a lot more people hate on it in terms of college football because the good teams stay good and you don't really have those fun teams anymore that kind of pop up out of nowhere.
It's helped Missouri for sure, but it's hurt some other teams. So.
Yeah, but yes, I think college basketball, it should be another fun season. Hopefully we'll have more to talk about. I know Kansas and North Carolina play tonight. I don't know if I'll be watching, but it'll
Their freshman over there, Darren Peterson, he looks like the truth. He is very fluid for a freshman. He looks like Kawhi Leonard, honestly. That's my player comp right now.
For you? Colin Simmons is Kawhi Leonard.
I'm Kyrie Irving. It's said Colin Simmons has a little Kyrie in his game. Or Kyrie has a little Colin Simmons in his game.
I think that was said by Colin Simmons.
No.
I don't know if that's the truth.
I think Coach K said that.
Coach K?
Yeah, he told me that. So I see a little Kyrie in
Coach Carson? Carson Needs. Carson Needs. It's time for everybody's favorite dog of the week. I realized that the choice was right in front of me all along.
I'll let you go first.
Yeah, I mean, I know I do a lot of Chicago athletes, but, like, Kyle Monangai has to be it.
Oh, okay, I like that.
Yeah. Kyle Monangai, 7th round pick. I mean, 26 carries, 176 yards in your first career start. Yes, he played the Bengals, but at the same time, it's still an NFL team. You still have to respect that. Like, it was his first career start, and he went out there. And he ate 6.8 yards per carry. It's pretty good.
It's pretty dang good.
Yeah. He was just carrying people with him. And that, for a little guy like him, he's like you out there, really. So
He's 5'7", 160?
He's 5'8", 210.
So nothing like me?
He's a boulder.
Okay.
Yeah. But no, Kyle Monangai would have to be my dog of the week. It's weird, though, like, looking at it, you would think he wouldn't have fallen so far. He led the Big Ten in rushing 2 seasons in a row, and he still was a 7th round draft pick. So you would think he would have fallen.
Running backs are so weird with how they're valued around the league.
Yeah.
Like, it's really only an athleticism thing, it feels like at times. Like, if you're a really athletic running back and you're putting up those stats, you'll get drafted high. But if you don't test well at the combine, you're going to fall, unfortunately.
And you know who didn't test well at the combine athletically, but still got drafted really high?
Who's that now?
Larry Fitzgerald.
He's different. He's a different beast.
That's not what we were talking about. You can't go. Your dog of the week.
Oh, yeah. I just
Iconic
came up with mine.
It's
It's Hannibal Lecter. No, it's gonna
Voldemort.
It's gonna be Denny Avdia. Because I think after this season, he's not gonna be able to be in contention anymore. But I think this is All-Star year.
Yeah.
I
don't hate that.
I've been saying this since he got into the league, but I really like Denny. I wish the Pacers could have gotten him that year. But he gave the Thunder their first loss of the season, dropped 26, 10, and 9. He's just such a smooth player.
I agree.
He does it all. Like, it's really that mold of.
Excuse me.
He's not European,
No,
but he's Israeli. So it's around that, like, mold of player that you see from, like, the area, like foreigners, where he just plays the game the right way, and he's fun to watch. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I do like that pick a lot.
All right. So to finish us off, we got a song of the week, and I'll go ahead.
Yeah, you start it.
So this is a very seminal pick, "The Wreck of the Edmund Fitzgerald" by Gordon Lightfoot. Because
I know that one.
You did it? Yeah.
Well, the 50th anniversary of "The Wreck of the Edmund Fitzgerald" is Monday, so.
Yeah, I have no idea what that is.
I listened to that song in, like, my English class last semester. My teacher played it for something or other. That's the only reason I know it. Yeah, it's a historical song.
It documents the wreck of the iron ore liner in Lake Superior in Fitzgerald.
Bannock is a history buff, if you didn't know. So, yes. My song of the week will be Sol de Verano by Jeanette. Because shout out Spanish.
My song of the week, I'm disappointed in myself for just discovering it, actually. I'm going to do By the World with Future, Lil Wayne, and Kendrick. It's Kendrick's verses. It's pretty impeccable. Lil Wayne had a good one as well, and it's not how you typically hear Future. He's actually more harmonizing on this one.
Really?
Yeah, so it's a little different
That's
from
cool.
what you hear out of him, but I have enjoyed the song thoroughly. But no, I want to talk about something else. I want to talk about intramural basketball. Okay. Bannock flaked on us, and we lost by 2 points.
We dug ourselves in a hole.
Yeah, we were down like 22-5 really early.
And the other team only had 6 players. So that's on us. We still had 8 without Bannock. And our conditioning was not up to par, I'd say.
Yeah, I didn't realize how much I actually played until like it was all said and done. Colin played a good amount of minutes too, and I got to give it to Colin. Colin came in and he really shut down their best player in that second half.
I was getting pissed at times because I was so tired and I was playing so much defense. I was like, "Can a brother get a shot on offense now, please?"
Yeah.
And it took it took me till like the second half to get going on offense. But, shout out Carson once again for carrying the load.
Yeah.
He almost did it, making a 75-footer at the buzzer to try to bring us to the top, but it did not go in.
Yeah, I definitely think there's some stuff that we need to work on. I think as
need
a
to
team,
iron out. Get the film room.
Help defense would be one of those things.
Absolutely.
There was a time where there was a switch at the top, and Colin got really upset at me because I got beat off the dribble. Like,
and then
really
he smoked
fast.
the layup, so it's fine.
Yeah, but then he smoked the layup. But I would say defense is something that Colin and I we talk a lot about because we take a lot of pride in it.
Yes.
And I would say I helped us. I'm not a big steals guy. I don't get a lot of steals. I'm a bunch, and I got a couple of them. So I helped. Not with scoring. Scoring, there's no help there. Don't worry about it.
Oh,
no.
We can also say that
no.
B-Man at
the women's half
at the home opener of the women's game at the halftime show. B-Man and Tristan were pulled out to do a little tic-tac-toe basketball game. And do you want to talk about how that went down?
Yeah. So tic-tac-toe. If you guys are unaware, you have to make layups, and then you get game pieces, and you put them at half court. So you start under each basket. We were on each side of the court. And basically, because of the way that we put it, it's the first to make 3 layups wins, essentially. And I was very confident because I knew I was faster than Bannock, so as long as I made it before he did, I would be fine. I realized after the second one, because we both made the first 2, that he was actually really close. And so I sped up, and I smoked the third layup. And I knew it was bad because there are not a lot of people in that stadium, which is terrible. That's the real crime here. But I hear Colin go, "Oh!" And I turn around and I see Bannock slowly putting the piece down, and he beat me, and he got a cool swag bag.
You really did, yeah.
Yeah, and they gave me a XXL shirt. So.
We have a clip.
There are
clips. Have a clip.
And
we might insert that.
We will not.
You're the editor.
I'm the editor. Yeah, you can edit if you want. It's up to you.
Okay.
But yeah, I will not. And that is that. But thank you guys for another episode. We play again on Tuesday. Maybe one of these days we'll get like some film out there.
Maybe.
I think maybe Tuesday might be the day because we don't have school, so maybe we can have more time to figure something out with that. Yeah.
Okay.
But thank you for another one. I'll actually repost this one. And please come back next week.
Yeah, more views. That's why we do it.